Testing the audio.
Testing the audio.
Yes. All right.
Testing the audio. Yes. All right. Testing the audio. Yes.
So in theory, everyone can hear me now, right? Awesome. There you go. And I hear. So real quick, hey everybody. It says I got a couple people watching. So BB8 No Fat, what's up? Michael Irving, what's up? Alvin Saflor, what's up? Mike Test 316, not working, brother. Let's see. So Michael Irving, you say you just ordered another belt. You care on letting us know, or is it a surprise? Spaceships. Ooh. If at any point my audio goes out, please just let me know in the comment section. Well, let's see what we got going on this week. Nothing crazy. Like I said, once again, just jumping on here trying to test this bad boy out. Hi, Joshua Bilton again in the UK, right? I remember that now, if that's correct. But in a week, I'll be like, huh? Let's see. Let's see, what else was there? So how's everybody going with the Corona thing right now? I know everybody's talking about it, but let's start off with that. The elephant in the room, besides the beautiful belts. I ordered a 2mm big gold just to curve, and it was like $100 on Amazon because I found a gift card with like $150. Nice. Yeah, I have a video about how to curve the. I believe did I show how to? I definitely curve mine, but I don't remember if I showed a video on how I curve my big gold. I had the 2mm WWE World Heavyweight and the 2mm WCW big gold. Those were pretty easy. They were semi hard to curve. The U.S. Championship was really hard to curve. This one because it's so small. Yeah, no, $650 for the 4mm is ridiculous. You might get the Fiend gloves, BB8 No Fat. Those would be cool. I like the Fiend. I'm a fan of him. I mean, if you see my videos, you know I got the Fiend side plates on my Universal Championship. Oh, okay. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I thought I just did the U.S. and the Smoking Skull, but I wasn't sure. I curved my Undisputed belt. That one looks a lot better. Yeah. You just ordered the Winged Eagle. Yeah, that one's a nice one. It's a classic belt. I wish they would have add more detail to it. Made it look more. If you look at the legit one, it looks like it's like they call it stacked, like the layers and stuff. It looks a lot cooler. But I had the Winged Eagle. It's pretty nice. Let's see. Just ordered the Winged Eagle again, bro. The U.S. killed me. I had the hardest. Yeah, I remember you were talking about you having a hard time with the U.S. title. It's a pain in the butt, for sure. Yep. I remember you, Michael. I only bought these belts because I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm glad that I could show you how cool they are. And you're like, all right, I'm going to take the chance and buy them because like I said, I like them. Granted, warning, guys, if you ever anticipate having girls come over, it's a roll of the dice because if you have a girl come over and she sees them, she's either going to go, oh, that's pretty cool, or I left my baby in the oven. Like, what? Nothing, never mind. And they just peace out. Like, see ya. And you never hear from them again. They block you on Bumble or whatever you got them on. But listen, you got to be who you are. You don't worry about what other people think. I said, I guarantee you, if certain people that I knew saw these, they'd be like, what a loser. But I like them, and that's all that matters. And if you like them, that's all that matters too. Let's see. It's so addictive. Like I said, I started out my first belt. I guess I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but I started watching wrestling when I was about 18 or 19. And that was back in the Attitude Era. I was a huge fan of The Rock. I just migrated towards him. He was like he had the personality. If you know who The Rock is, you know why people like The Rock. And the longest time I saw like the Winged Eagle, not the Winged Eagle, the Attitude Belt, the Big Eagle. and I kept seeing it in the magazine and stuff like that. And I was like, that was back when it was like $200 or something like that. And even then, back then, $200 was so much I couldn't afford it. So I just wanted to get it. And then I stopped watching wrestling, and then I got back into wrestling because of WWE 12 with Randy Orton on the cover. I was like, oh, that was a fun video game. Let's try that one again. And from then on out, then I started playing it. Then I started watching wrestling. And at that point, I had a steady job as opposed to right now with coronavirus, where I don't really have a steady job. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that belt. And when I was getting it, that was back when the spinner belt was the WWE belt. And CM Punk was one of my favorite wrestlers at the time. And I was like, CM Punk kind of makes that spinner belt look cool. So I was like, forget it. I'm just going to get both of them. So I got the Big Eagle and the spinner belt at the same time. I have since sold that Big Eagle because it started, because it was a 2mm. That's why I was going to say, because it started oxidizing. But because it was 2mm and I wanted the 4mm. But I still have my spinner belt. Let's see. Let me catch up on the comments. Michael Irving said, I still don't think my US has the best curve. I think yours is better, but I can't curve it anymore at all. I think it popped a blood vessel trying to curve the US. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I just thought it was funny because, let's see, was you were talking about when you first started, you thought that was so funny because I was like having a hard time trying to curve it. And now you know, buddy, that thing does not want to curve. You have to put some elbow grease into that bad boy. Everyone laughs at me for my belts. Once again, don't worry about it, buddy. If they're going to laugh at you about that, don't worry about it. Because like with me growing up, I've never drank once as far as alcohol. I drank water, of course, chocolate milk. But I never drank alcohol. And when I went to college, I was afraid that I was going to get pressured into it. And then soon thereafter, I was like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, if you don't like me for who I am, I don't care. If I had to drink booze for you to appreciate me and like me, I don't care what you think. So because of that, it got it where I don't really care what people think about stuff like that. So when I get the belts, if someone comes over and that's kind of weird, oh well, that's fine. I'm sure you spend money on stuff that you like that I would think was ridiculous, like getting your nails done or anything else like that. There's different things that people like to use their money on. As long as you're paying your bills and you're not mooching off the government and you're not supplying, like you're not a father or something like that or a mother, and you're not able to pay your bills for your kids to go to school and stuff like that and pay on the lights, by all means, spend on whatever you want. Let's see. I know everyone has something to say about this, but the first belt to make me want to collect was the WWE spinner. I dreamed of that belt my whole childhood. There you go. You get it, Michael Irving. I said, once again, I said the spinner belt, when it first came out, I was like, what is that? Just like spinner and like just look really, I don't know, look very tacky. But once again, CM Punk was the champ back then. He made it one of my favorites, and I loved it. I said, still my favorite, not my favorite, still my oldest belt I have. Got CM Punk to actually sign it once. That was cool. One of the best replicas ever made. Yes, it is. I'm still amazed at how well they did the Brahma Bull belt. I said, I have a video about that one. I said, I'd never seen one in person before till I opened it up in the box when WWE shipped it to me. But I ordered it the day it came out. Now, the only belt that I'm really looking forward to right now is, I think I may have said this before, but the new 4mm or 5mm Undisputed Championship. I said, not the hugest Eddie Guerrero fan, but the way they made that belt look, if it was just black and had like a blank nameplate or said Brock Lesnar or The Undertaker or anything like that, heck yes. So I have an Undisputed right now, but it's a 1 or 2mm. And like I said, add the curve to it, makes it look a lot better. If you saw that thing beforehand, it's just flat, just like the earth. Wink. No, but it just looks like a giant dinner plate. But you add that curve to it, and it pops, and it looks so much better. It just sits up there on my shelf. I can't wait till they drop a thicker spinner. I think they'll do it eventually, and I think they'll charge because they could charge $2,000 for the spinner. I don't know if they'll do that anytime soon, to be honest, but they might. I would love to have that also with the black strap. Hope they release it within the year. Yeah, I think they will. I mean, listen, I don't know anyone there, but it just seems like every week they got a new belt. As we all know, they came out with the Hardcore Championship this past week. someone, I can't remember, maybe one of you guys watching, someone commented and said that someone did a review and then it looked like trash. I was like, oh, great. And the fact that it says like they're all different, I don't like that idea. Like I commented one thing saying that it's kind of like the Bray Wyatt Fiend title belts. Every one of them's different, and I've seen some pictures where they go like this. They got the wonky eye. No, thank you. I would not want any part of that. Yeah, see, yeah, they are getting a lot more accurate too. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. It drives me crazy because I have all these belts. Like I said, I wish I didn't have the Undisputed at this moment because at some point they're going to come out with that new Undisputed, and I'm going to have to get rid of my Undisputed, and I don't know how much I'll be able to sell it for, but it's not going to be as much as the price of the new Undisputed Championship. It's Boo Boo. It was you that commented. Okay. Let's see. A couple people already have them in the belt. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Sorry. I got my fan over here blowing air on me because it's hot. And I knocked it over. I kicked it over in a fit of rage. It's not worth $450 plus tax and shipping. Yeah. Not worth it. I said, a lot of times, I don't know if anybody uses like OfferUp or Let Go. I like to do that to look for belts. It's not ideal to get a secondhand belt, but sometimes it's worth it because, like I said, I have a couple of them. I have my UFC title. I think brand new that thing is like $700 or something, like after taxes and shipping and stuff off of UFC, and I got it for like 3 or 4. So. And I just cleaned it off with some ammonia-free Windex and microfiber rag, and it's perfecto. And then let's see, I got the Elite Universal title, the red one. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was a steal. And let's see, I have the WCW Big Gold. Let's see if you can kind of see it right there. I'm not pointing at. There we go. There's the WCW Big Gold. I got that one for a steal from, I believe it was Let Go. So, what's up, Bill Casby? So if you have a chance, I said, and you have extra cash, I would definitely check out Let Go and OfferUp in your area. Unless if you're in the LA area, then that's mine. No, kidding. There's a guy who's supposedly saying that they're going to re-release the U.S. spinner. Supposedly he talks to WWE and said, I can't say, but he was hinting it. I think everyone's going to start reselling them too. Yeah, I think they would probably come out with the new US spinner again because that was one that kind of like the the Edge, the rated R spinner. You saw people selling those for like ridiculous amounts because they didn't make them anymore. So people were like supply and demand. Like, hey, if you want this, you have to pay $800. Like, dude, it's 6 years old and it's wrinkly and beat up. Well, if you want it, I'll pass. So I'm glad they're doing that. It's kind of like Funkos. If any of you collect Funkos. People get them and they sell them secondhand for way too much. So if you're lucky, you can get your hand on it firsthand. But if you get it secondhand, it's probably going to be more expensive, unless if the price goes down and people don't want it, then you can get a deal on that one. What else is there? Yeah, so it's a little tricky though. But I'm trying to hold back a little bit on getting any belts anytime soon. Because once again, let's say the pandemic and all that stuff that's going on, and I don't make too much money anymore. I mean, I pay my bills. Let's see. WWE pays attention to what the people want. I just got a rated R spinner and the 2020 model poops on the Figs version. Nice. I'm glad you like it, man. I said, Edge is cool. I was never a big fan of Edge because back in the day, my favorite tag team of all time was the Hardy Boys until I became a real big fan of the New Day because they're from North Carolina and I'm from South Carolina. And the fact that Edge legitimately stole Lita from Matt Hardy, I was like, nah, you bad guy. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. So the fact that he did that kind of soured on me forever. I mean, Matt Hardy and Edge seem to have buried the hatchet now. I mean, Edge is married to Beth Phoenix, and Matt Hardy's married to Reba or Rebby or whatever her name is. So Lita, I don't know what she's up to now, but that's she's not with either one of them. So I'm glad they were able to bear the hatchet and move on and not hate each other. But man, like if I had a girl and then one of my buddies stole her, I'd be in jail. Yep, I'd be in jail for double murder. I don't know. Like, it just not good. Don't do that. Michael Irving, I'm in New Mexico, and I feel like I'm the only belt collector in the state. I'm all alone. I have a complaint with New Mexico. Not with you, Michael Irving, but when I was coming out here about 11 years ago, I was driving on the 40, and cop pulled up. Like, I was going, I don't know, 80 miles per hour. Cop drives up right beside me, looks at me, and then hits the brakes and gets right behind me, turns on his lights, and shoot. Pull over in the middle of the desert of New Mexico, and I have no idea what's going on. I figured maybe I look suspicious because I have a Buick, Buick Century, slam packed with clothes and things like that. And he's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" No. He's like, "You aren't wearing your seatbelt." Well, I was wearing my seatbelt, but I was wearing the bottom strap because there's the bottom part and the part that goes across your chest, and I had the part that goes behind on your chest behind me. Why, you might ask? Well, because when you're going 80 miles per hour and you're trying to change lanes and look behind you, that thing goes, "Help! Help! Get off of me!" And you can't get away from it. Just holds you back, and you can't turn, and you can't safely look and see if you can get over. So to keep it safer, I did that. But the cop wasn't having any of it. He's like, "Well, if you have a doctor's note, you could fight it." And I said, "Fight it? Like, go into court?" And he goes, "Yeah." It's like, "So, wait, I just told you I'm going to Los Angeles. So you want me to go all the way back to New Mexico for an $80 ticket?" Goes, "Yep, you can if you want to." It would cost me more than $80 in gas to get back to New Mexico. So New Mexico got about 80 of my dollars. So you're welcome, Michael Irving. And Bill Casby, you are in Missouri. I don't know much about Missouri. What you got going on over there in Missouri? New Mexico is ghetto, and there's always multi-million-dollar drug busts on the highway. Huh. Well, that stinks. Maybe he thought I was part of the cartel. I don't know what he was thinking, but that's what happened to me about 11 years ago. 10 and a half. I don't know. It was the end of October of 11 years ago, 09. The cartel is here. New Mexico. They have UFOs out there too, right? I'm from the Philippines. Buying belts from WWE shop kills my bank account. I bet. I couldn't even imagine what the shipping is for those, man. That stinks. I hate it for you, man. Philippines. My ex-girlfriend's from the Philippines. Never been there. I heard it's really, really nice. I have a really good friend who used to work with me. She's Filipino, and what was it? Yeah, but Alvin, please do not take offense to this. I am just doing the accent of her. Okay, are we cool? Let's say yay or nay. Is it cool if I do a Filipino accent, Alvin? I won't be disrespectful. The whole is a meth lab. Oh, geez. I only saw the final episode of Breaking Bad. Okay, cool. I got the thumbs up or the ha 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 from Alvin. So she's one of the sweetest people I ever knew, and she was Filipino, and her name was Noreen. And I'm single now, but I used to be single back in the day too. And she goes, "Adam, you should move to the Philippines. They would love you." It's like, okay. They just eat me up, I guess. Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs, St. Louis Blues, Stanley champs. I just watched UFC and WWE. Bill Casby, I'm sorry, man. I said, but I'm glad that you got the Super Bowl champs. I said, I never watched. I said, I just kind of, it's like a mixed up Chinese, man. It's something like that. I'm sure it's not dead on. Like, I couldn't call her husband and say that voice and him think it's Noreen, but it's kind of close. But yeah, Bill Casby, back to you. What was I going to say? Yeah, I used to. Oh yeah, I didn't even used to like WWE and UFC. I just I liked them because WWE and skateboarding I both got into because of video games like Warzone, and was of course the WWE game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was what got me into Tony Hawk and skateboarding. But wrestling, or video games got me into wrestling, and then wrestling. Brock Lesnar went into UFC, and I was like, all right, I like Brock Lesnar. So then I started watching UFC. So those are the only two sports I watch. I know they're not legit sports, but sports entertainment, and then I guess just beating people to death is what you'd call it. We have a superhero that walks the streets here. Ha ha ha. He protects the town. His name is John Jones. Yep. Yeah, you got John Jones over there. You got are you close to Albuquerque? Don't give your actual address. We don't want people coming in to find you. Yeah, Jackson Wink. Johnny Bones Jones. I want him to fight Ngannou. That would be a cool fight. It would basically just be John Jones moving for the first round to keep from getting hit by Ngannou, and then once he gets past the first round, he takes him down. It's over for Ngannou. But if Ngannou can hit him, which I don't think he could, Ngannou would win. But we got DC and Stipe coming up in a couple weeks, I believe. Looking forward to that. I really want Stipe to win because DC is a cheater. He's an eye-poking cheater. I still think that's why it's like a mixed up Chinese man. Adam. She's a sweetheart though, very nice lady. You like ice hockey and football too? A lot of people like football. My shower's running. I'm in Albuquerque and Jones really walks around protecting the town from protest riots. He's also paid to fix everyone's business to be nice. Well, that's good. I know he gets into hot water a lot of times because he does like coke and then runs red lights while he's drunk and stuff and hits a lady and breaks her arm when she's pregnant. But if you're out there helping people, that's a good thing. You can always change, be a better person. I said, there's really bad people that turn out to be really good people. So I hope he is doing it. I hope he's fixing things and doing better. Let's see. That's what we need in America more than anything. We need more good people. You know what I mean? And that needs to be more loud than the bad people. You buy belts from AJ's a bit cheaper than buying directly from WWE shop. Nice. Do you get the gummy bears or whatever they have to always talk about? I've never bought from AJ's belts. I've heard about them for sure because there's pages on Facebook where they talk about AJ's belts and stuff. See if I can fix this. I don't know. I don't want to screw around and then turn off the audio. That would be bad. Yeah, Albany, something like that. He got in trouble for sitting downtown with a homeless and buys them drinks, and he gets arrested for supplying it. Yeah, that's the bad thing about trying to help out homeless people. It's like there's some people have mental disorders. I'm not homeless. I'm not an expert on this, but just my humble opinion. A lot of people, it's a mental disorder, and like you could give them $10,000, and then they would just spend it all on candy corn or something. I don't know, or most likely drugs. But they need something to fix that. Bro, I was the biggest fan of AJ's belts until recently sold me the worst leather strap ever. Ooh. No bueno. Hopefully Alvin doesn't get one of those. Started out watching in NWA wrestling before it became WCW and WWE. 80s. And you've been watching it for quite a while then, my friend. That would pee me off. I've never had that, but I've had issues with WWE. Like I don't think they were used, but WWE, like when I got the original NXT title, that was a nightmare. It took me 3 tries to get one because the first one had a big scratch across it, and the second one had a scratch, and one of the screws were broke on it. My ex actually noticed that, not me. She's like, "Is it supposed to do this?" Did it? Are you kidding me? I spent $400 for this thing and it's broke already. So the third try, I finally got the NXT title, and it's a beautiful belt. It tarnishes really easy. So if you ever get it, be careful. I don't know what kind of foil they made that with, but it's the only one you can totally see your reflection off of. If you ever want to see one, it's nice. Although that one's also only 2 millimeters. Thoughts on classic shields, though? I'm torn between buying one from them or stay with the licensed WWE shop one, because man, CS Craftsmans are so effing good. Mm, I never heard of Classic Shields, Alvin, so I can't really give my 2 cents on, unfortunately. But if you like the craftsmanship, I'd say go for it. I'll say hopefully you don't have any problems with AJ's belts, Alvin, because I don't know how easy it is with their customer service. I said WWE shop is decent. I've heard of people. I've never had this happen before, but I've heard people say before that, oh, they had like they sent them the wrong belt, and then they called up somebody and they got mad and blah blah, and then they sent them a free one. What? How did you do that? Because like every time I would do it, they just give me the runaround. I don't know if I'm being too nice, but they just keep going on and on. Oh no, but we had to send you the label. That takes 24 to 48 hours. Then you have to print it. Then you have to ship it. And then once it's here, we can send it back. And like what? And then luckily there have been a few times where they got it where like it's in the system. Okay, I sent it. It could be a box of bricks. You don't know, but I need you to send me that one back now. And then of course they send it then. So then you get it another 7 or 10 days. So when you should have got it on say day 7, you end up getting it on day I don't even know like 20. It's brutal. That's if you hurry with it. Honestly, John started talking all kinds of crap to me because I kept getting screwed over from him in the post office scratch logo, and John was like, "Okay, did you purchase insurance?" Ooh, I have no idea. Is John's from AJ's? I suppose it's like Alex and John, but he never offered me to pay additional money for insurance. Yeah, I don't know. That's the bad thing about when you're buying stuff like that over the phone and online. Like that's why I love like people always talk about like, oh, everything's gonna be online. You're gonna buy everything online. No, no, no. I don't want to buy everything online. Sometimes I need toilet paper now. Okay, I had Mexican food and I'm anticipating my stomach's going to be rumbling in the next hour and I have no toilet paper. I can't wait for Amazon Prime to get here tomorrow because I'm going to have to take a crap and then take a shower right after if you don't hurry up and get this thing. So I don't like the idea of everything being online in the future. That's a horrible idea. They'll block you if you say anything. Yeah, it sounds like kind of sketchy. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl 20-31. What's the Chiefs? I guess so. I don't know. I don't really know much, like barely anything about football. I finally figured out the, like you say, 1st and 10 and 2nd and 30 and all that stuff when I was playing, once again, a video game with my little brother when I was a long time ago, because we were playing a demo and I had no idea why the other team got to get the ball so many times and me and my brother only got to get it 4 times. And then I finally clicked, oh, your first attempt, you have to get it in 10 yards. And then if you watch football, of course, you know. But I was just like, why do they get to throw the ball so many more times than we do? It's because they were crossing that invisible line. I'm editing a video currently too, and I'm not completely bashing AJ's, but I'm going to show emails and Facebook comments to replies. Go for it, buddy. They made me hate the belt group. Yeah, I said if you got proof, like I said, that's the only way they'll change. Because if they keep having, if you legitimately did what you're supposed to, and they try to screw you over, and you just take it, they're just going to keep doing it. So, hope it works out for you, Michael. I said, hope they give you the proper respect that they're supposed to. Helping homeless people sometimes is more of a headache than it's worth. Yeah, that's like what I was saying earlier. I said, I wish there was something you could legitimately do to help the homeless people and like actually help them, like not just kind of like help them with their help. What do you would call it? Oh man. Oh my gosh. What is that called? I don't know. It was when you're helping them with their problem, but you're making it worse. You're blanking them, enabling them. There we go. You're enabling them to keep being homeless, like I said. Because once again, there's a lot of people that just have mental issues. Like you give them $1 million, they're still gonna be homeless. And I'm planning to start doing unboxing videos with some cinematic approach with the belts. Nice. Good luck, buddy. I try to mix mine up a little bit, but there's only so much I know about video editing. Me and one of my best friends are wanting to I guess I can tell you now, we're wanting to start a podcast, and we'll do it like every week or so. We'll do like little skits and things like that. But we still don't. He knows more about editing than I do. All my editing is done on my phone. I have a little app, and it was like $3. But there's an app on this computer where you can do a lot more things. But to do that, you have to learn it, and that's a hard thing to do, especially when you're old like me. 36 years. He missed ECW. I saw some clips of ECW. Like I could see how it'd be interesting to watch. A little bloody. But then again, I watched the UFC, so who am I going to blame? I've had the best experience buying belts from WWE official Amazon account. It's cheaper and faster. When I order from WWE directly, the shipping takes 2 weeks. Yep. And you said, yeah, Amazon delivers my belts in 2 to 3 days. Dang. You like my Fiend edits? Well, thank you, Michael. I said, I don't know. I try to mix it up a little bit, make it as entertaining as possible. Sometimes it doesn't work. I just I had the 2 videos where I said Becky Lynch, where I questioned if she was pregnant, and I had the one where I said Sasha Banks pregnant, and people lit me up in the comments section. But I just thought it was funny because you'd see all these people comment and like, "How dare you? Oh, it's not fake!" And like, did you watch the video? Did you watch it? No? Then you don't get it. It's a joke, but I'm sure all you guys get it. Michael, question: when ordering from Amazon, does WWE Shop declare the value, or is there any receipt inside the box or invoice? We got people working together here. We got Michael and Alvin collaborating, building a little community for you and me. I'm sorry, I'll never sing again. That's a lie. Who wants to hear some ASMR? And we're done with the ASMR. Trying to figure out a good way to like converse with you guys and chat with you and make videos and stuff like that. Like I'd love to do like a podcast. I don't know if I should do like Twitch or just keep doing the YouTube live stream. Oh, we got Michael replying back. It's getting exciting. Yes, the Amazon orders will include the invoice. It still comes from WWE Warehouse. However, you're more protected if you do a return. Amazon automatically returns yours as soon as you drop the cliffhanger package off at UPS. I like your belt collection, Adam. Thank you, Bill. I like my belt collection too. It'd be rough if I didn't, because then it would mean I'm stuck with all these belts. I'm just not looking forward to the day that my place burns down or someone breaks in and steals all of them. That's going to be a bummer. That's a lot of money. It used to be more, my belts used to be worth more than my car, because once again, I had the Buick Century. I keep getting confused because I used to have a Buick LeSabre that I bought from my grandmother. Then I bought a Buick Century from that same grandmother, and now I have a truck. So it's a much nicer. But yeah, I wish I could put these somewhere, like in my truck, like on the back where people could see it, but someone's going to steal it. Someone's going to steal it, and I don't want that. So I can't. I just keep them here. I usually have them covered up just so people don't see them if they walk by, like in where I live. You're like, your buckler. Usually they make you take the belt to UPS and let the box it for you. Noise. Hopefully you guys are able to help each other out. We got 4 people watching. Let me see. We got Michael, Bill, Alvin, and somebody else. Michael, Bill, Alvin. Michael, Bill, Alvin. Who's the 4th person? Reveal yourself. So if the belt is damaged or anything, Amazon will refund you the same day. If you drop the belt off at UPS right away, then you can reorder same day. Nice. Maybe I'll start doing that. Although, I'm trying to think. Yeah, the only time I buy it from WWE Shop is if there's a sale. Like, except I take it back. The Brahma Bull belt. The Brahma Bull belt. I did not get that one on sale. Just a sec. I'm eating lunch. No, Alvin, you answer right now. No, I'm kidding. You like AJ Styles? Yep. He is phenomenal. He was cool when I met him. I got him to sign my Funko box for the AJ Styles Funko. And what was funny was when I did it, I had to wake up super duper early in the morning. I think that was the one where I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning. I went to my buddy's house, then we drove to his buddy's house, then we drove down to past downtown LA, and we got there like 4 in the morning. And he didn't show up until like the signing didn't show up, didn't start until like I want to say 10, 11, or 12. So it was brutal. But I forgot the Funko, and when he showed it, he's like, "Hey guys, look, this is my favorite toy we ever had." No, I promise you, I have the Funko. I'm not just trying to be one of those graphers that just gets an autograph and then sells it for more. But he seemed cool with it. He asked me, "Why'd you move to California?" Because I told him I lived in South Carolina because he's from Georgia. And I was like, "I have no idea because I'm an idiot." Amazon keeps up with the deals too. Once W Shop has a sale, Amazon will drop price too, but you don't have to pay much tax and $30 shipping, so you'll save like $40. Yeah, I saw that. What was it? I looked at one. I can't remember if Amazon one was just barely cheaper, or if the WWE shop was barely cheaper. The deal I don't remember, but it was pretty dang close. So maybe I have to do that next time I get it from Amazon because WWE shop doesn't give any kind of rewards. Like that's what I think WWE shop should do. Tell me if I'm wrong, but they have like it's like standard $7 shipping if you buy anything, and then it goes up from there. I was like, dude, I just want to get a T-shirt. Like if you want to get 2 T-shirts, and they have a sale, like when they have to buy one get one for $1. So it's all right. It's a $27 shirt, and then $1 shirt. That's 28. And you got tax, all the shipping, blah, blah. By the time you do it, it's $40. So I'm paying $20 for each shirt. No, thank you. If they do free shipping for people who were if they had statuses where it's like, oh, you automatically get $5 shipping or $2 shipping or free shipping and stuff like that, I think that would help. I think it would motivate people to buy more because I know I would have bought more. But what do I know? I don't run a billion-dollar company. Very hardcore. Example: the Universal belt is $300 right now. If you order the WWE, it'll come out to $350 or more. Amazon, you'll be $12 tax. There you go. Go for it. Michael Irving gave you the thumbs up. Ding. Do. Currently, I'm working on shipping belts from the U.S. to the Philippines with third-party courier calls. It's much more cheaper. I'm worried if WWE Amazon account would declare the value a $200 value. Maybe. Keep your day job, Adam. I don't technically even. I kind of have a day job. They didn't let me go, but I'm at 0 hours. So I'm hoping that this stuff will fix soon. I guarantee you, it'll all go back to normal in November. Right before or right after the election, sometime around there. And that's not a conspiracy. That's a fact. Thank you, Bill. I mean, I wouldn't say they're awesome, but by all means, you are welcome to say that. I try to make them as awesome as I can. Sometimes I get busy and I can't because I just get busy. I'm not able to do stuff like that. But like with the hardcore title, that one popped up. So, oh, I got to do a video for that one real quick. The plan is to get a big enough audience to where I don't have to go back to work and I can just make videos for you guys. That would be awesome because I love making people laugh. I haven't made a single penny off of YouTube. Like, suppose they have like some money that I've made off of YouTube, but I don't know exactly how to get it where I can connect the accounts to where I actually get it. So technically, not made a single penny off of YouTube. So this is all just investing time and money and money and effort and blood, sweat, and tears into kind of building an audience. So just trying to go from there. I don't know what to do. Like I call him a buddy. I used to work with him. Good dude. He does podcasting. He does a really good job, and he's pretty famous now. But I said I only hung out with him when we worked together, and he used to do stand-up comedy, and just to show support for him, I went to his comedy shows. But he's killing it right now. But maybe I can join him one day. But yeah, that's it. It's just always crazy because I said he used to work. His desk was 20 feet away from mine. Now he's making, I don't know how much, just whatever. I'm super happy for him. Super nice guy, funny dude. But You'll get there. Do some Sasha Banks cosplay. No. Yeah. I'll pass. Yeah, that would be rough. Ugh. That'd be rough for everyone. Me, you, and anyone else who's happened to just walk by and see that video. Like, honey, what are you watching? Oh my gosh. And then the kid gets his computer taken away and his phone because his mom thinks he's a freak because he's watching a weirdo on TV or laptop dressed up as a woman. Chat with you later, Adam. Stay the coolest dude. Thanks, Bill. You take it easy, buddy. Hold it down in Missouri for us. Go Kansas Chiefs, I think. See you, Bill. What else we got? I didn't have anything planned for this one. Just wanted to pop on and see who wanted to chat. If anybody's got any questions or concerns or catastrophes, I think it's Saturday. I think I got church tomorrow. But yep. But I live in California, so I can't go to church. I have to watch it online. Hottest WWE diva? Are they still called divas? I think they're just called women. And then with the way things are going these days, I don't think they want to be called women anymore. Because I heard that they were going to get rid of like calling it the women's tag team titles or something like that. And like, it's the tag team titles. It's not the tag team titles. The tag team titles are for Raw or SmackDown, not the women's tag team titles. It's 12:30 over there, Michael Irving. It's 11:30 over here, so just by the skin of my teeth, it's still Saturday. Don't say women, I'm triggered. Ah! He's triggered. Michael Irving's triggered. Run. Save yourself. Yeah, I don't understand any of that. You're a woman and I'm a man. So I heard that women can start winning the men's titles. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I know China won the IC title before, and I think somebody won the a couple of women I think won the 24/7 title. It's an honor for me to have a chit chat with you before I buy belts. I make sure I go watch some of your unboxing or review videos and then buy a belt. Once again, I'm glad I could help Alvin. I said, it just blows my mind that like someone in the Philippines can watch me, and like I guess you're in the Philippines currently and chat with me and watch my videos, and then I can help you out. I like that. Sasha Banks going to be the new U.S. champ soon, maybe. And now I'm broke. Okay, so I apologize for that, Alvin. Yeah, I mean, Sasha Banks could become the new U.S. champ. I said she's the Raw Women's Champion, even though she's not. I don't understand that. Like, what is it? The fact that they said that Sasha didn't win the title at, oh my gosh, Extreme Rules. Yeah, Extreme Rules, but she still got it. Like, if I was Asuka, I would beat the heck out of her and take the title from her when she's in the ring or backstage or something, get my title back. Because technically she's not the champ, but I know it's storyline. Or Bayley would be the Universal Champion. That one's a little bit of a stretch. I could see them doing something where they give Sasha Banks the U.S. title, maybe, or a female the U.S. title. But, to give a woman the Universal title, that's a heck of a stretch. But, once again, it could. I feel bad for WWE. Can't wait for live audiences. Yeah, that one's rough. I said, yeah, it's definitely awkward watching it. I feel like I'm watching them training at the Performance Center, and then now they have the plexiglass on the outside, so now it just feels like they're in like a fish tank or something. You hear them hitting it. Like, are those walkers? Are they coming through to eat them? What's going on over here? Like, are they safe? What's going on over here? But yeah, it's definitely awkward. I do enjoy the UFC still without the fans, and I think that's because it's just and WWE, of course, is not real. It's premeditated. That's like murder. It's predetermined. But yeah, but so it's kids kind of okay. They flip, toss, jump, poke, fake punch, fake kick, whatever. But in the UFC, like anything can happen at any point in time. So you're just focused on the fighters. You're just like, oh, what's going on? And you can hear them hit each other and smack each other, and hear the corners yelling at them like 1-2, 1-2, and stuff like that. So the UFC, I can still see still entertaining without an audience. It doesn't take away from it, but WWE for sure. Yeah, it's weird. You can hear them moaning and grunting. Yeah, I've heard some of that. Oh, dude, there's. It doesn't matter if it's predetermined. It doesn't. It's The Rock, but you can hear him moaning and grunting. That reminds me. I don't know if we talk about it in the podcast, but I used to work out at this gym, and there was this chick there, me and my buddy, who once again doing the podcast thing. Her name we don't know what her name was. She was just she looked like an Amish lady. Like if you looked at her face, her hair was cut like this and just kind of like just whatever. But she stripped down and she was wearing like her workout gear. She had like her arms were all cut up, her legs were cut up. So she put in time at the gym. But we used to call her Mona because she would be working out. She like I was like, what the heck? The worst was like when you're trying to bench press, and my buddy was spotting me, and that's already awkward when you're being spotted by your buddy because it's like pushing up. His legs are right here, his junk's too close to my face for comfort, and then I'm over here like I get it down, and you start pushing back up, and all of a sudden you hear the girl go, ah! You're like, oh god, oh shoot, get it, and then my buddy has to grab the bar, and then meanwhile when he leans over, nuts get closer to your face, so it's just bad all around. So we called her Mona, and we still make fun about that lady all the time. Like, dude, I've heard of stuff like that before, but legit experiencing it, that's a whole another monster. Let's see, what do we got? I got a real question now. Any of your belts re-leathered? Nope. I never got any re-leathered. The Elites, really good leather, but it's never been re-leathered because the amount of money it would take to re-leather it, I would just like, I'd just rather get a brand new belt because they just sit up there anyway. But if I had tons of money, say I won the lottery or something like that, I would 100% get each one of my belts re-leathered and restoned, and they would just be sick, and I'd have them set up on display in my beautiful house. I'm a pro wrestler here in the Philippines, and yes, from my POV, performing with or without the crowd is like a different world. Ooh, you're an actual wrestler. Nice, Alvin. I did not know that about you. Just bring it, VS Joe 23, VSJ 023, VS Joe, just bring it. Well, congrats. I said, Alvin. I said, I don't know how long you've been doing it, but that's really cool. I thought about joining and being a wrestler when I was 30 or 31, so it was about 5 or 6 years ago, because Rikishi's school is not too far from here, and that's where Rusev came from, and I'm pretty sure the Usos came from there too, but I was just like, because they wanted me, if I did it, I wanted to actually learn how to be a pro wrestler. I didn't want to spend, it was like $5,000 for a whole year of training. I didn't want to do a whole year of training, spend $5,000, and then learn how to do a tuck and roll or whatever, stuff like that. I was like, I want to actually pursue it. And I was like, my job was so crazy back then. You had to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 6 to 9 or something like that. So it's like 9 hours. So if you don't show up, you just paid money for nothing. And I was like, I can't do that. And I can't afford to lose my job. So I didn't get to chase my dream. So hopefully you can chase yours, Alvin, and it works out for you, buddy. I said, I'm rooting for you. Dang, I forgot you got the Elite. Is it rude to ask how much you got it for? Because $1,600 sale is too much for you. I said I don't remember how much it was, but it was super cheap because I said I wasn't even planning on getting it. I was like talking to the dude online because I got it on Let Go or OfferUp. I can't remember. That's why I always recommend OfferUp or Let Go in your areas if you have it. Dude, just check it. Just every day, just check. Type in WWE belt. Enter, see what you got going on right there, because you can get some deals. Like I said, I don't remember how much it was, but it was a steal. Hey, yo, Jingo Mang. What's that mean? Trained for like 8 months. You got 8 months on me, buddy. I said, that's cool though, man. I said, hopefully you can become a pro wrestler. That would be like, I mean, a pro wrestler in WWE. I guess you're a pro wrestler already, but yeah, that'd be awesome. So I got a buddy that can hook me up with tickets backstage. No, but yeah, I said it's apparently a lot of work and a lot of time and everything else like that. And I said, hopefully it works out for you, man, because it's a lot of time. Sorry, I'm fading out here. What's your WWE sign made of from behind you? Wood? It's made of foam core. I cut it out at work. Oh, Jingle Man Razor Ramon. Hey, yo, the bad guy. We can dream about that. Yeah, I said, just keep at it, man. And I said, if it's something you really, really want to do, just focus on that. And I said, make that your number one goal in life. And I said, just however hard everybody else is working, just work harder. And even if you don't go to the WWE, I guarantee you, even in the Philippines, I'm sure it'll be a big deal. And I said, you'll be famous in the Philippines, which would be pretty sweet. I know Joe Coy's famous in the Philippines, and he's got it going on. I seen your picture on Instagram picking up that girl. I forget her name, but I want to do that to some famous chick. Cardi B. Anna Cherie. That's not her real name, I don't think. I think that's like her modeling name. But yeah, I met her at Fit Expo. That was the same time I met Eva Marie. Ooh, she's such a good wrestler. And a couple other people. Your live chat is too sweet. Thank you, VSJ023. What's your name, VS, so I can call you by your real name and then forget it in 2 minutes and then call you VSJ023 again? Cardi B. Is she pregnant? I think it was her that was pregnant. I can't remember, though. Everybody's getting pregnant, but they're rich. They can afford to do that. Oh, man. I just want $5 million and then just disappear in Montana and never be seen or heard from again. Just relax. Just enjoy my life. Hey, yo, it's Vince from work. Nuh-uh. WWF Attitude Era Fan 2. Message retracted. What's your... Oh, maybe it is Vince. Oh, hey, buddy. I didn't know you were following me on YouTube. Now I feel weird. This just got really embarrassing. That's gonna be our real names in the future. I'll be BSJ69505. We're all gonna be serial numbered. Yes, formerly from work. Sorry, Vince. I said, what's up, WWF Attitude Era fan? Yeah, now, Vince, you got me so embarrassed now because, like, this is so much. This is so easy to do when people are all the way across the planet over in the Philippines and stuff. And all of a sudden, I know Vince. Oh, he's watching me. Glad I'm not doing anything too embarrassing. It doesn't matter if you're doing anything embarrassing. Hope you're doing good, Vince. Let's see. So many Phil M wrestlers worked for WWE in the past, like Batista and TJP. Oh, Caden, also from NXT. Hopefully, I could be the first pure Pinoy to wrestle for WWE. You never know. You could be, man. Hopefully, it works out. I'd be cool to know you. Like, oh, dude, I remember when Alvin was just Alvin. Now he's whatever, Alvin the Great. Vince is going to show us your baby pictures now. I hope Vince doesn't have my baby pictures. If he does, that's going to be embarrassing. How'd you get them, Vince? How did you get them? Yeah, Vince is my buddy from work. I said, every time we see each other at work, it doesn't matter what you're saying and stuff like that. It's always fun to have another fellow wrestling fan at work. And then, of course, we don't have work. All right, Vince, we have a good one, buddy. Hope you sleep well. Hope everything works out for you, buddy. Feel free to drop by anytime. And it doesn't matter if you drop by. I need a Batista nameplate for my big gold. What is your favorite version of the big gold, Adam? The one I don't have. No, I don't know. I see. That's the one belt. I see so many versions of that belt. Like there's like the fondue, whatever it is. There's a WWE version. There's the old WCW version. Um, I don't know, but I see some like the fondue ones that look pretty sweet. They got a lot of they like once again they call it stacked and look like very 3D. Those look pretty sweet, but I hear that they're smaller. It doesn't matter if you're going to sleep. Exactly. You know what's up, Vince. Let's see. 3D big gold or crumb rind. I don't know the difference between Alvin. I'd have to find a picture of it somehow. If they fix the size, you'll buy 10 of them. That's a good idea. That's a good investment. I kicked my fan again. Yeah, I saw. Oh, can you hear me? If they fix the size, yep. What was it? I saw somebody one time on once again, not a plug, but for offer up or let go, and they had a like a fondue big gold, and it was autographed by Ric Flair, and I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty sweet." But I already had a big gold, so I didn't need it. So I just like pass. But that's one purchase. I was like, man, I wish I would have gotten it because it wasn't a horrible deal. It wasn't. I think they wanted like $350 for it or something. I was like, okay, it's signed by Ric Flair and it's a big gold. That's a pretty sweet deal. But I already had at least one. I don't remember if it was the 2mm or the 4mm or what. But I did have it. I do have it. I did have it. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Alvin. You can hear me. Michael Irving, I'm working on a deal with Classic Shields right now, but I don't know if I can wait 10 months. Let's see. I mean, I guess if it's something you really want and they got the one that you really do want, I would just go ahead and wait the 10 months because I said 10 months will be gone in no time and then you'll get exactly what you want as opposed to getting something now that you're kind of about. Because like you could order the hell and do whatever you got to do to get the process going, and then you could get another one in the meantime or something like that. And then when in 10 months is over, it's like surprise! I got a Christmas present coming. What belt Alvin says? I think the big gold, but I'm not sure. It's $900 for 10 months. Big gold 3D. Hey, that's a lot of money for 10 months. Is it cheaper if you do it for 2 months? Big gold 3D. I mean, it sounds really nice. The big gold 3D. Sorry, some more ASMR. ASMR. Well, we've been doing this for just over an hour now. Nice. What else is there to talk about? Let's give them something to talk about. Bro, some of these people are wild. They have like 200 belts on the Facebook. Jeez Louise. That's insane. Like, I have, I don't know. I have like 24 or something. And for me, that's like, whew, there's a lot. Because I saw somebody on one of the Facebook groups today and he had all his belts on the wall. Usually I see someone has a lot of belts and I go, oh, that's a lot of belts. But then I count them and I end up having more. This guy had more than me. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'm curious what they do for a living. I have no idea. Like, I mean, I make okay money, whatever. I mean, I did before Corona. And the fact that I don't have a wife or kids, that saves me a lot of money. Or a girlfriend, I had a girlfriend. She wasn't super expensive, but it's more than not having a girlfriend. So as long as you're by yourself, you can save decent money and just like whatever you can actually get. You could get a belt every month or something, and then in 12 months you get 12 belts. In 6 months you get 6 belts, and in 42 months you got 42 belts. I think that's how the math goes. But yeah, so you can do stuff like that. But and I don't know where they live. I mean, I live in LA, so it's a little more expensive than some places. So like, and I know the cost of living, and then like people get paid different. But I don't know. I guess just if it's your hobby, you just kind of all right. Instead of going to Disneyland, I'm gonna get a belt because I would much rather have a belt than Disneyland. Because I've been to Disneyland and it sucks. I got motion sick. I had vertigo for like 4 days. I will never go back again. I seen a guy on Facebook with his whole yard covered in belts. He said it takes 3 hours to put them away. Jeez Louise, that's too many belts. I would love to see that picture though. That's a lot. I saw there's a guy somewhere in the LA area and he's selling his belts on offer. He has all of his belts and he's like up his bed and like halfway up his bed again. Just too many belts. But he's selling them all. He has the the current belt that I want more than any of them, even though it looks kind of crappy. The strap is the North American title. I just like the way the front looks. And like I said, and that's all you'd see on display. That's all you see, just the front, the main plate. How about that Dan guy? All his belts are real belts, and he has like 100 belts, all screen used, and real Milliken and Reggie. Must be nice to be that Dan guy. I wish I was that Dan guy. That would be nice. Yeah, like I have the like you can see it's kind of dark. But I have the blue Universal title. It looks really cool, but like if you look at Braun Strowman's like ring used one because of the cubic zirconium or the diamonds or whatever the heck they use for his, it looks so much nicer. And like I saw where they had a couple like I don't know, geez, probably 6 weeks ago now. Everything was 6 weeks ago, but they had the blue Universal title just popped up where it had like the $5,000 one. Like that thing looks so nice. I wouldn't want to get the one with the Velcro. No, I get it. That's easier to put on when you want it and stuff like that. But no, give me the snaps and get the heck out of here. He's cool. The Dan guy is cool. My younger brother, one of them, his name's Dan. He's all right. He's pretty cool. I like how he played his belt so clean. Yeah, bro, Dan knows like everything about belts. He calls out so many fakes. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Who is Dan? I'm trying to think if I remember a Dan on the web on the belt page. Is it Dan Milliken? No, that's the real Milliken. Dan. I know there's that Hazard F5 guy. Like he's one of the first people I started watching with the belts. Dan from Belt Talk. All right. I don't know if I'm on Belt Talk. I'll have to see if I can join that one on Facebook or something. Let me see. Let me pull up my phone right now. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. Belt Talk. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on Belt Talk. BeltTalk.com's real and replica championship belts buy, sell, trade. Let's see I'm sorry. I was just looking at the. Oh, you can't see. Looking at the belts. Throw my phone away. Pay respect to you guys. Dan found out TNA is using fake bootleg belts on TV. Kind of like, Dan the man. Dan McMahon. Dan Vince McMahon. Dan Van Most. That group is like for official replica or ring used only. Yes, I wouldn't want one that's been used in the ring because it'd be beaten up. unless it say it was the one that The Rock won from CM Punk. That one will be cool. What was I hate when they like the bar used to do that. They take the tag tiles and cling and bang them together. Like, no, what are you doing? Like, geez Louise. Like, I guarantee you, everybody that collects belts, and just your butthole goes and just tighten up. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? And then I think Sasha Banks did that the other night, didn't she? With Sasha or Bailey. I want to say Sasha, but one of the chicks bang the belt together, like with the women's title and the tag title, like clink, 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 clink. And once again, I don't have either one of those, but I went, no, 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 stop, 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 stop. You have OCD with your belts? Yeah. I have I'm not as much as I used to with OCD the belts because I think they look really nice, but they just kind of sit there, kind of like how I'm just sitting here. But except I move around a lot more. And the thing I hate the most is when they oxidize. So that's what they call it, where you get like little holes and things in the gold, in the metal. And I said I had that dude with my second big eagle. That one looked horrible, but I was able to sell it to a dude, thank goodness, and he knew ahead of time. So like I sold to him in person. I didn't want to like rip him off. Like I don't like selling stuff online and like sending it to people. Invest in a humidifier. Thinking I have a humidifier, so maybe I should do that. Just use the humidifier. I wasn't sure if a humidifier would make it better or worse or do nothing. Yeah, because like the other day when I did the video with my side plates, I noticed it before a little bit, but when I saw my side plates, like my AJ Styles side plate is ate up with that stuff and just like, but it's like whatever. I mean, it sits behind the door and just kind of sit there and look cool. But like, it would be cooler if they didn't have that. But I'm not gonna kill myself over it anymore. Yeah, all pitted. Heard the fondues. I keep calling them fondues. Is it fondues or fandues? Start to look like Nicki Minaj butt after a couple months. They swell up? Is that what happens? They get bigger? It's just big and black. It will help not to oxidize the plates. Nice. Well, maybe I'll have to. Listen, I have a humidifier in the garage that I've been trying to sell, so maybe I'll just bring it out and put it in here. But because I have the silica gel packets, I have those. I have these things right here. I put them. Supposedly that helps, but apparently doesn't help too much. Funny story. I went to Walmart one time and I didn't have these. I just had a picture I pulled up on my phone. I went up to an older gentleman that worked there and I, excuse me, sir, do you know if you guys sell these? And he took a second. He said, what is it? Some kind of newfangled condom? No, it's not a condom, sir. It's a silica gel packet. That's why it says silica gel packet and not condom. But that's what happens when you go to Walmart. I went there again today for the second time during the coronavirus thing. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a bummer, Michael. I don't know if you have. I don't know if you have access to like cutting wood and stuff like a nice saw, or like somebody in your family that's a carpenter or something like that. You can maybe do something like that. Just figure out like I would give each about 16 inches left to right and like say 14 inches front to back, or you could just go 16 and 16 by 16 and make it just a perfectly symmetrical cube, and just kind of measure that off, and then you kind of make it like, oh, I have 27 belts and I want them 9 across and 3 up, or 3 across and 9 up. Just kind of build something like that maybe. But yeah, because luckily for me, the IKEA isn't far from here. I live not far from, I think it's supposedly it's the biggest IKEA in the United States. So yay for me. That's cool until you go there and then you get lost and they find you 3 days later, and you just, I've been living off of Swedish meatballs. Oh my god! Has anyone seen my family? Like, that's it's a massive store. Like even the underground parking is huge. I said you can get lost in that bad boy. I don't know if anybody's ever watched Invader Zim, but there's an episode where they go to the mall or something, and they go down to the parking garage, and they come across these like rat mole people, and they're just like they come out of the darkness and just like they got lost trying to find their car. That's what it feels like when you go to the IKEA and you get lost in the parking lot. Sorry, let me catch up. I will not. I will. It will help. Let's see. I keep them also. Sell me your 4mm big gold. I can't, Michael. I can't. I love it too much. It's one of my favorite belts. So IKEA 900 for me. They won't ship. Yeah. How have the details treated you? Any complaints at all? No complaints. Um, I don't know. There's something on. I had to put cardboard underneath one because it's not stable, but I don't think that's the detoff. I think it's the floor or something. But the only time I have an issue is when I hit it and I'm like, oh god, did I break it? Because I'm afraid I'm gonna because it's right there at the end of my bed. You see, there's my bed over there. There's my detoff and my goofy feet hang off, and sometimes they kick it, and I'm like, ooh, did I break it? I'm like, no, okay, so we're good. So I really like them. Just make sure which one you get because I wanted to get the one that they have like the white tops and black tops. They might have brown tops. I'm not sure, but I wanted to get the black tops, and then I just grabbed 3 sets because it comes in 2 sets of boxes, I think, for each one. And I was like, all right, grab box A and grab box B, and did it 3 times. And I took it home, and as soon as I opened it, I got the white one. But I don't know how you tell. Maybe you could ask when you're there. But if you want the white one or the black one or possibly the brown one, just make sure before you take them home because you'll get it home and you'll be like, dang it. And I got these when I used to have, once again, my Buick Century is coming up again in the story. I had the Buick Century and it barely fit into my car. Now I have a truck. It'd been much easier. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is if and when I move, I'll definitely have to move at some point and trying to figure out how to take those apart, make some kind of cardboard sleeves for them or something so they don't shatter. Because they're like 60 or 70 bucks each. So keep that in mind if you buy one. That if you do buy one, you're gonna have to move it at some point. So keep the box or do something. Let's see, like, is it worth it? I think it's worth it. I heard giving them bad reviews because they're not bulletproof or waterproof. Is that true? Can you? um, yeah, it's waterproof and it's bulletproof. So there we go. Dust entering the display. Yeah, does dust enter? Let's check right now, shall we? I live in California, so I have this rope. I had this rope going across to keep it in case there's an earthquake. They don't fall over. Hopefully. As you can clearly tell, I'm back. I just checked. There is a little bit of dust, but not really a lot. It keeps out a lot of it. There's a thin crack on all 4 of the sides where they don't meet flush. So dust can get in, of course, because dust gets everywhere like a cockroach. But overall, it's very good. I would highly recommend getting them. Let's see, because all my belts are in luggage bag. Haven't displayed it yet since I have funds for belts, but no funds for a glass display. I heard that. It took me a while before I got the displays anyway, because I used to live in an apartment with roommates and I didn't get them then. And then when I moved here, I was like, you know what? This is my own place. I don't worry about anybody. I'm going to put them on display. So I got the detox. Oh, sorry. I'm hurting my foot. I'm moving in 3 weeks and I'm so excited because I'll finally have my own office and all I want to do is set up my belts. Yep, that will be cool. You will enjoy that. I wish I had more room in my place where I could have all my belts because I could probably get 3 more detolfs and just put them right there. But if I did that, I had to sleep on the floor, and I already don't sleep good at all, so I'm not going to do that. Luggage bag. He lives in California, so he's got to worry about influencer hipsters getting into the detolf. Exactly. They're all up in there. You have dust. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to become a influencer, and if you looked at my hair, you'd think I was a hipster. He's got a man bun. He probably lives at Starbucks. I don't go to Starbucks that often. Every once in a while. I've only gone, oh, kick the fan again. Jeez. Hi, I'm new here. Yeah, New Mexico has got lots of sand and dust and police officers and the cartel. Trying to move to LA, Michael? I said, I don't know if it's a good time to move here because what is it? What's it called? Oh, like Joe Rogan and all those other people, they're moving out of California because they're like, screw that. They take too much of our money. So Joe Rogan and if you watch The Fighter and the Kid, which is one of my favorite podcasts, they're apparently going to move to like Austin, Texas. What? You mean with the dust? I got you, Alvin. Yeah, I don't know how dusty it is in the Philippines, but the Philippines is like 2 million different little islands or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am. Adam, you should move to the Philippines. There she is again, Noreen, that Chinese man or whatever it was that I was doing earlier. Um, what was I saying? Jeez, don't get old, people. Okay, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm too old, and my memory stinks. It's 12:05. It's officially Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, the detox are nice. I highly recommend them. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I wish I had more room here. How often do I eat in and out? Too often, and by that I mean anytime I eat in and out is too often. I don't like in and out. I never had Raisin Canes. I've heard of that, but I've never had it. I say I'm not. I don't like in and out. I think in and out is the thing. Like if you're born and raised in California, a lot of people like it because there's like a pride with it. Because like, oh, it's our thing. Like it's not as good as people make it seem. And trust me, because I like cheeseburgers. I like cheeseburgers, chicken, and pizza. That's my 3 favorite things to eat. I'm trying to eat less of them. It's hard. That's what she said. But let's see. Yeah, their cheeseburgers are garbage. I mean, like my favorite burger is the Whopper. No, I don't. No, I don't like Whole Foods. Only time I've gone to Whole Foods is when I was again. I used to have a job. I mean, I still have a job, but it's 2 hours here, 3 hours there, whatever. Basically just collecting unemployment right now because I'm that guy. No, but yeah, Whole Foods was my buddy who's kind of he's definitely more of a hipster type kind of guy than I am, and he loves Whole Foods, and let's go there for lunch. Fine. We went to Chick-fil-A 7 times for me. We can go to Whole Foods once for you, and it's all right. It's so pricey, and like all you get is like some chicken and some green beans or whatever, and like because I don't eat a lot, that's one of my biggest issues. 7,641 islands. Good gosh, Moses. So right at 2 million, just almost right there at it. Very close. Not even. Um, what else was there? Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I sell Navajo jewelry for a living, like turquoise, and we're being killed right now. No road shows, no shows in general. We ain't selling squat. Yep. It is a hard time for the middle class and lower class, I guess you'd say. They said if you're one of those Hollywood actors or actresses and you made millions and millions and millions of dollars and you're just sitting in your big giant mansion, just all right, I'll have whoever go get my food and they make sure they wipe it off with Lysol, make sure it's clean. I'll just sit here and relax until the pandemic's over, and then I'll go back to making millions of dollars. That would be ideal, but that's only for like 200 people. Wait, sales. Let's see. The silver just went up bad these last 3 days. Silver's up like $2. Buy silver now, then, buddy. Invest as much as you can in that, I guess. I mean, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, because I'll get you bankrupt in no time, and you'll be coming to LA to kill me. I'm moving to LA to kill you, Adam. Jeez. So I just missed that. So I could be the next Logan Paul. I don't know if that's. I mean, he's successful. He's got lots of money, and chicks love him. So I guess it's not a bad thing. Jake Paul's the real loser. I'm not rich, but I made a decent check. I'm far from rich, but I wish I was comfortable. Yeah, I. That's the good thing about being single and no kids with this whole pandemic thing. Because like with my ex from the Philippines, that's why we had to break up, was because she wanted to get married really bad and she wanted to have kids. Marriage, I can do. Kids, I can't do. Why? Because I'm a horrible person. No, because the world is getting crazier and I don't want to bring kids into this crazy world. So we had to break up. So if we would have stayed together, we'd have been married, and then I'd had it'd have just been so much harder. And I guarantee you, she'd have been wanting to get pregnant like immediately. He's like, I'm getting older. I want to have kids now. So I'd probably have a kid now or on the way. And now we're in the pandemic, and everything would be so much worse. So yeah, if you can hold off from having kids, I'd recommend it, especially until have them when you're 80, and you don't have to worry about it no more. Yeah, I'm 26, no kids. I need to pay off my car too. A car, but all right. Yeah, Daddy Adam. Ew. Yeah, what's the deal? Don't if how I explain it. If you can, if some advice to you guys, I say if you're barely scraping by right now, having kids is not going to get any cheaper. I mean, if you can get a decent wife who's hardworking, who saves her money, and is a smart lady, and she's rational, grab her, hold on to her. Just because she's hot, don't get her. Because I know guys that get hot wives and hot girlfriends, and then they get knocked up, and then you're tied to her. It's over. She owns you. I don't know what it's like in the Philippines, but over here in America, like if you get a girl pregnant, she has you tied down. I mean, you could skip the country or whatever. You could skip the state and whatever, try to run, but then you're on the run. They're coming after you for alimony and stuff like that. But if you're trying to be a decent human being and raise your kid, as soon as they get pregnant, it's over. Over. Because I said you can't do anything. I'm not saying you should cheat on them. I'm saying like you can't. You're just stuck. Like you, if they get like upset, whatever, you have to be like, yes, honey, what do you want? Because if they divorce you, then they're gonna take everything that way. I don't think I can have kids. Luckily, I have, I have no pull-out game, and I haven't had a kid with the last 9, maybe. Okay, well, um, lucky so far. I said just don't bank on that completely, because I have a buddy that thinks he can't have kids either. But I guarantee you, when you are in your worst and lowest, it'll go, well, like, guess what, baby? We're pregnant. We're having a baby, and then you're screwed. Yeah, I think can't have kids. Imagine paying child support exactly on top of belt payments. That's the worst. I mean, these are my babies. My dad had 7 kids, and I have like 24, and I'm not a cockroach or a rabbit. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. What else is there? What else shall we talk about today? Oh, I have a question. I thought about doing this before, and maybe we could plan out something, guys. So you guys and some other people who are interested, and I could like watch a movie on Netflix, and we could watch at the same time, and then we could comment back and forth. And I think that would be cool. But I just want to see what you guys think. Would you be interested in doing that? Like if like I love comedies and like the Marvel movies. I thought maybe I could watch the movie. And what's up, Joshua Bilton? He's back. He's better than ever. Um, you down, Michael? Sweet. Yeah, listen. You guys, if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, just go to any of my videos and just comment like what you think. I think. Hey, thank you, Michael. I'm all right. I try to be cool. I said I'm cool with everybody, but women for some reason they not. They don't think I'm cool. They're kind of, oh, like what do you think about Adam? Like, he's still alive, right? Is that what he's? I don't know. All right. Well, if I'm still here, I will catch you later, Alvin. If I'm not, later's on the Menjay. Keep it real in the Philippines, my brother. Let's see. But Michael Irving, what? Let's see. Yeah. So I like comedy movies. I figured like Netflix would be the easiest thing to do. We could watch that, and then just converse back and forth with you guys. Just kind of like give my little commentary on it. Let's see. Because comedy's my favorite. Once again, I said the Marvel movies. Thor. That's why I have the long hair right now. He's a little bit better looking than me, Chris Hemsworth. Let's all watch Spaceballs. I'd be down. Is it on Netflix? I'd want to make it a movie that we could all watch easily because I said or a movie you'd never like. Oh yeah, it could be a movie that's just straight garbage. Like that would be the best if we were watching a movie that's just horrible and I could just make fun of it the whole time. That would be the most fun. Instead of like watching and like laughing. But if it's a movie that's terrible, like I don't know if you guys remember the show Mystery Science Theater 3000 or something like that, and had like little puppets and they would just make fun of the people in the movie. That was always funny. I liked watching that back in the day on like Comedy Central. Yeah, if you have any recommendations, what was the movie I watched? I think it's gone now, and that's the reason why I knew about it. But oh god, Twilight Saga. You really want to watch me commit suicide on a live stream, Michael? I thought you cared. Yeah, I've never seen any of those. The only thing I know about Twilight is one time my brother came home from the movie theater with his ex. And he's like, "Have you heard of a band called MUSE?" Uh, you mean Muse? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, they have a cool song on Twilight. Okay. I was like, well, you're watching Twilight, but whatever. I mean, you have a girlfriend, so sometimes, a lot of times, you have to do things you don't want to do. We're gonna rant about girlfriends here, people. Bro, or we watch, yeah, we could watch that movie. One of my buddies loves that movie, but he's Armenian, so like he gets a lot of the references. That's why my favorite episode of Family Guy is Live and Die in Dixie. They brutally destroy the South. Just make fun of it the whole time, but I think it's hilarious. And so I guess that's why my buddy likes the You Don't Mess with the Zohan. We could totally watch that movie. We could figure out a time we could watch that. That kills you every time. Yeah, we could totally watch that. Let's see. I gotta figure out if it's better to do this stuff on here or if it's better to do it on Twitch. I don't know. So please be patient with me, Michael, and everybody else, because I want to make this as cool as possible and as we can go back and forth and talk and make it awesome. But right now, I'm still learning. I'm just knock on wood. I'm just glad that the audio is working. You use Twitch too? Nice. Well, would we be able to do it if I had the headphones on and kind of doing like this and I'm just watching it? I should be able to do that. Like you wouldn't see the screen. It'd just be one of those things where I would say, "All right, press the movie now," and then we'd just be watching it at the same time. Rated R, like Edge. On this day. That's what stinks. Is his name's Adam as well. He's Adam Copeland or something. He lives in North Carolina. And I'm Adam from South Carolina. And then Braun Strowman is Adam, and he's from North Carolina. Edge versus Braun Strowman. That'd be a nice match. Get these hands, you garbage. What else is there? is a nice guy. That's Edge, right? Am I thinking of the right name? Adam Copeland? Am I thinking the wrong guy? For messing with Cena. What did he do to Cena? We're talking about legit. Or we're talking about like storyline. I said I didn't like him because once I don't know if you were here for that part. But I didn't like him because he stole Lita from Matt Hardy. That's mean. It's one thing to do if you just steal a girl from a guy, but if he's your friend and you do it, that's totally wrong. That's bro code rule number 1. You don't steal your bro's girl. Cena is my favorite wrestler ever. I don't care what anyone says. And you are allowed to do that, my friend. I said, I have a lot of respect. Like, how do I explain it? There's no denying he is a beast when it comes to working hard. I said there's never been a wrestler who was on top like the guy for as long as John Cena was. The Rock was on top for like 4 years. Stone Cold Steve Austin was on top for like 4 years. John Cena was on top for like 10 or 12 years. Or Hornswoggle. Yeah. They both had the same kind of stance. Like if you see him like walking, got the big butt, just waddling around like a duck. But one is because he was a little person. The other is because he did a lot of deadlifts, a lot of back exercises and leg exercises, squats. I would love to be as big as John Cena. I probably just woke up my neighbor. Let me close my window. Never mind. I'm not going to worry about it. Their kid yells all the time, waking me up at 4 p.m. Come on, people. I'm trying to sleep. Earthquake. So, Michael, do you have any advice? Let me see. I just read an interview of Hornswoggle, saying he'd have to wait under the ring for 7 hours till it was time for it to come out. Jeez. That would be bad. I don't know if they make The Undertaker do that or not. I don't know if they have the people wear all black, like during the commercial breaks, like wheel him down in a cart and then he just kind of rolls out. He'd play PSP under the ring. I'd be wanting to pee the whole time, I think. Like, that's the first thing hits me. It's like, ooh, I had to pee. Like, they come out and Hornswoggle, and I got pee on my pants. And we don't do that no more. Oh, yeah, I have to find it. I'll have to look it up then. I'm sure that's hilarious. He said he liked it. Yeah, I mean, he had a sweet deal going on. He just, like, he got paid. He was a WWE superstar and, like, not make it fun, but like little people don't get too many opportunities like this. So I can totally see why he'd be down for that because that'd be awesome. I mean, I'm not a little person, but I would still love to be a WWE superstar. And he didn't have to he wasn't like in killer shape where he had like John Cena where he had to work out all the time or eat right and do stuff like that. He just kind of, hey, I'm me. I'm here. What happened to Finley? I think he got let go recently. I saw him. Was it him? I can't remember if I saw him one time or if I saw Scott Armstrong because they look similar. They're just older white guys with sheep hair. Hey yo, it's the bad guy. Who's my favorite soup? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please tell me I didn't screw this up. Hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Michael. I'm so nervous right now. We've been going good for an hour and hold on. Adjusting the laptop, trying to lay back. Ooh, watch out. We're in my lap. So, my favorite wrestler superstar right now. That's on the current roster. I that one's a hard one. Like, I'm a big fan of Braun, even though he's not the best on the mic. He just seems like a good dude. And the same with Bray Wyatt. He's not the best wrestler, but he's really good at storytelling. Jeff Hardy's technically. Geez, sorry, I'm trying to fish this out of my nuts. Help me. Me too. Me too. Trying to get a little comfortable here. Once again, I said this is going better than I thought it would. Jeff Hardy's one of my favorites of all time, even though he keeps screwing up all the time so much that they have to make a storyline about it. Yeah, Brock. Yeah, he made it feel real. I said he was the one that got me into UFC because he got into it and like, oh shoot. Yeah, he would throw people around and beat them up. Like the time he Braun accidentally kneed him in the head, and then Brock actually hits him with a right or a left and kind of checked him a little bit. Like, oh, hold on. Maybe I should be a little more gentle around Brock because he could whoop my butt. Yeah, you knew how to slam someone. That was like in my memory. That's one of my favorite matches that I can remember. Like where it was actually like the action. If you go back to watch the Royal Rumble match between Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and John Cena, because it was perfect. Because you had John Cena, who was the middle guy, Seth Rollins, who could flip and do all kinds of stuff, and you had Brock Lesnar, who was big, but he wasn't just big. That guy can move, so like he was able to do like throw people and toss them, even though they get mad at him because he just does suplexes. He does it for a reason because he's really good at it. The F5 is one of my favorite specials. I remember when we used to do that with my little brothers and stuff like that, and little sisters. We could have like leaves stacked up in the backyard and like F5. That was sick. I missed that. Let's see. But then if you say Brock Lesnar, he is the beast. Boom, 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 boom. Who else is there? Even though he doesn't get a lot of whatever, I'm a big fan of Sheamus. I don't know, like it's just funny because like I used to think Sheamus or whatever, and then as soon as he liked one of my posts on my old Instagram, I was like, maybe he's not that bad. And if you look at like that guy goes hard in the paint, like that guy, you get done wrestling him and you know you've wrestled somebody because he like they call it, he's stiff. How are you doing? But he's stiff in the ring, and like you get done fighting and you know Umaga. Yeah. I was never a big fan of Umaga just because he just seemed like blah, 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 like the Tasmanian devil for a wrestler. But I do hate that he died. That's always bad because the Usos really cared about him, and then Rikishi cared about him, of course, because they're family, and they seem like good dudes. I've seen the Usos' little brother at my old gym before. He throwing Jeff Hardy's passes. Yeah, but they do that, of course, because it's storyline and like and that's the thing. Like with Jeff, I have no sympathy for him because he made those decisions. You know what I mean? I'm like, not saying he should have it rubbed in his face all the time and forever and ever, but I have very little sympathy for people who get DUIs because like when you do that, you take the responsibility. You could kill some innocent person driving home. Like, oh, sorry, I'm gonna fix the camera one more time. Oh, like didn't WWE get in trouble for Jeff throwing his pee in Sheamus's face? I don't think they would have gotten in trouble because that was, of course, not really his pee. If anything, it could have got him some publicity. Like, oh my gosh, Jeff Hardy threw pee in his face. That was something I saw that I thought was odd that there was some pages on Facebook that were saying Rey Mysterio loses his eye. Like, don't say that because he didn't actually lose his eye. Because like there's accidents that happen, people actually legitimately die, and you're over here making your article saying that Rey Mysterio lost his eye. He didn't lose his eye. It was part of the story. But if you didn't watch WWE, you think, oh no, that poor Rey Mysterio lost his eye. But he didn't. And we're back. Oh, Fox is legit mad? Maybe. I don't. They could be. I don't see why they would be, because it's just fake urine. You just tell them like, hey man, it's part of the story. All right. Yeah, exactly. That's the part I don't like, is that clickbait stuff where like they make people think like, oh no, he really lost his eye because Rey Mysterio. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try this one more time. Rey Mysterio legitimately killed a dude in the ring when he's in Mexico. That's a legit thing. Someone died from that, and they were here making it seem like Rey Mysterio legitimately lost his eyeball in the ring. Because guess what? It could happen. Accidents do happen in WWE. There we go. Now we're getting comfortable. Look at those babies up top. Ooh, child. But yeah, with the Jeff Hardy passing, I think it's funny that Rey Mysterio never got to hold the real WWE spinner. He held a replica. Yeah, because Ray wanted that one night, right? From something like after CM Punk left, and then John Cena just went mine. I get it. That's mine now. Yeah, and I saw where the Miz had a replica. Like that's one thing. Like if I was ever a wrestler and I actually won the belt, I would spend that money. Be like, all right, cool. I'm getting a legit one because when I'm champ, I don't want to be walking around with this replica garbage. I want to have like a legit one that's floppy when you do it and it's shiny. So I would 100% do that. Like, oh, it's gonna be $5,000. Who cares? Make it 5,000. That's a bummer. Rey Mysterio with the replica. Yeah, that would not be good. Rey Mysterio is one of those people. Like, even though he's definitely very famous, definitely the most famous luchador I would say ever. And even with that, I still think he was underrated because that guy. Like there was an older gentleman when I used to work at a grocery store and I used to like wrestling, and he would just go, oh yeah, I don't watch wrestling, but I like to watch that one guy flipping and flopping around. Like, oh, you talking about Rey Mysterio? Yeah, yeah. See, like even an older white guy who didn't know anything about wrestling found Rey Mysterio entertaining. What? He held a commemorative a couple of times. That would stink to be Edge. On this day, I feel cheapskated with my commemorative replica belt. Yeah, the commemoratives. But I guess I feel about commemoratives the way that people who have the real belts feel about me with the replicas. Like, why even get one if you're not getting a legit one? Like, dude, I can't afford it. And I'm sure that's how the people with the commemoratives feel. Like, I can't get a replica. I got to get a commemorative. Well, good eye, Michael. I said, I wish they had the commemoratives when they bang them together. Do I follow Jmar on Facebook? I do not, because I don't know what that is. I'm guessing a belt thingy. Should I follow them, Michael? Should I follow them, Michael? Of how he made the spinner. Oh, nice. He shows pictures of how he made the spinner. Yeah, the spinner is a pretty cool belt. Look up Jmar belts. He makes the real belts. I'm going to do that right now, Michael. Just to see what this guy's got going on. Let's see. Jmar belts. Jmar championship belts. 2.7 thousand people like this on Facebook. The original rated T plate. I never even heard of that. It's got a pretty cool Ric Flair nameplate right here. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. Yeah. My thoughts on Ric Flair. Not the biggest fan. I did meet him once. I guess I'll like this. It's not a group, huh? All right, I've liked it. Be gone with me. Huh? Sorry. No original rated R. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a video, but her security sister caught it on camera. I have no idea what's going on. Look at his videos if you're bored. He shows all the videos making the real belts. I will definitely have to check that out, Michael. Thank you for recommending that. That's always cool. So I see videos of people making random things all the time that I don't even care about, and I find it interesting. So if they're making a belt, I'm probably going to be interested in that. So thank you, Michael. I do appreciate that. Closing the door with my foot. So who is? There's always a second. Or there's always a person on here that's watching, but they're not commenting. I don't know who is that. These. I got Michael in the chat, but who else is it? But he rips people off now, so don't ever give him money. But I appreciate that information even more, Michael. Because if it's one thing I love more than watching videos about belts being made, it's my money. So we're at 148, almost 149 right now. Jeez, 15 years to finish a belt. Yep, I'd have to find him and cut his legs off and make my own belt. I'd cut his face off and make my own Fiend belt. So I'm gonna let's see, Michael, it's you and then some other mystery person. If anybody else pops on, we'll chat. But I'm gonna give it another 10.5 minutes so we get 2 full hours. He'll tell you, I'll make your belt in 10 months, then never message back. Ooh, God, like see, I hate that kind of stuff. That's what scares me about like people stealing your information, like your card information online and just taking your money, just going away with it. And you just can't stop them. Like I'd rather get robbed in person. Like, okay, well at least I know what he looks like. I can find this someone B, and I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, 10K a belt. If I'm paying you $10,000 for a belt, and you don't give me my belt, heads will roll. Like I'm killing somebody. Like I gotta find somebody like who, like whatever his name is. Even if you're not the same guy, but you got his same name, you got to go. When you get to heaven, tell God, hey, I'm not supposed to be here. And maybe he'll send you back. But right now, I'm sending you to him. Yeah, 10K a belt. Jeez. I can't even stand to send somebody like $350 to restone a belt. I do like the idea of people sending like they have like send out straps or whatever they call it, where they actually just like you send them the money and they send you the strap in the mail and then you just redo the plates. I like that idea. I know there's some guy like in the fungus or in the fog or something like that does stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. I don't get how people just make belts. Like how? It's just a skill, I believe, like anything else. There's people who can make cabinets and people who can do electric, like all those Pakistan. But yeah, this is just like a. I guess I mean because like WWE shop makes them somehow, and I guess maybe they know like, oh yeah, they make it like that. I know how to make something similar to that, and they can make the bootlegs as they call them. Sorry, I think I don't know, my lung capacity stinks. I don't know if I got corona and don't know it or what. But yeah, like I've seen videos before. People like have like a big sheet of leather, and they draw it out and they cut it out and they paint it black and stuff. That looks cool. And but I have no idea how they make the plates. Like 100K, yeah, possibly. Like we have a CAD machine at my work, and that's what we used it because I cut cardboard or corrugate, and we have a like I don't know if you call it a CNC machine, but like it's a CAD machine. There's a laser cutter and some other things and a hot wire thingy. A lot of cool things. The only thing I know how to use is the CAD table, but you can use that to cut corrugate. But corrugate as opposed to metal, those are two totally different things. Yeah, so I could see it being 100K, but I mean, if you knew what to do, what you're doing, you can make a bunch of stuff. You can make your 100K back quick, but you'd have to be really creative and really good at doing stuff like that. Or if you bought it and you know someone like, hey, you work for me now, and you pay that bad boy off, and then you're just making like after you pay the 100K, you're just making money after that. It's an investment. But like I said, I don't. I mean, I see people buying belts all the time on Facebook. I don't know what they do for a living because I mean, I bought some belts and I could buy some more, but I'm just like, in case this Corona thing gets worse, I need to have some money saved up. But yeah, so I don't know what they're doing with that. So I mean, I'm happy for them, but just be careful because I see people posting on stuff like, oh man, I just got $600. Like, which belt should I get? Like, you should get no belt. You should hold on to the $600 because if you spend it, if a bill comes, you can't pay for it because say you have the $600, you buy a $600 belt or a $400 belt. Now you got $200, and a part of your car breaks down, and now it costs $400. Well, now you're $200 in the hole, and you have no money. Yeah, yeah. I think it's funny with the drama. I mean, I think if someone's not paying, like if someone's stealing from me, yeah, there's gonna be drama. But other stuff, like somebody on here commented on one of my videos, and they were just talking about when I did the Sasha Banks pregnant video, and someone did a screen capture, and they put it in some group like get a load of this mark or something like that. Like, oh, you're famous and get a load of this mark. And I checked out the page, like I had to send an invite or whatever. Like, hey, can I join? Can I join? A request, and I finally joined on. And dude, that is there's a little biatches in that group. They're just complaining about everything. I apologize if you're in the group, Michael. If you're in it, get out of it immediately because, dude, they're just complaining about everything. Just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. But like, dude, you were like girls, like you just chicks. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Bethany's wearing that. It's Thursday. Okay, good. Good, Michael. You're doing great. You're doing great so far. Yeah, listen. You should join it just to check it out and then just unfollow it. Did that video get a lot of views? It got a good amount. I can't remember. It was like 1,600 views or something, which isn't a lot, but for me, it's a good amount. I mean, once again, I don't make any money currently. But yeah, it got quite a bit of views, just like the Becky Lynch one. Becky Lynch one's almost got. I can't through my phone. The Becky Lynch one's got almost 10,000 views, which is even better for me. But once again, I don't really make any money. I mean, I technically don't make any money, but it's being gathered up and it's sitting off to the side. I just can't reach it. But if I can figure out how to get to it, it'll be my money. But what else is there? What was I gonna say? Yeah, if that page is so pathetic. I said the people on there. Listen, I'm not trying to be mean, but they're losers. Yeah, it's just like complaining about, oh my gosh, I can't believe he would believe that. But like they were getting on to me about my video. They were saying like don't be creepy like this guy because I made the video saying like she's pregnant and like they didn't even watch the video. Like the one guy watched some of it because he did a screen capture from whatever, but they didn't even realize it was a joke. Like it's clearly a joke. Anyone with two brain cells would go, "Oh, he's joking." Either you think it's funny or you don't think it's funny, but it's not creepy. It's only creepy if you don't get the joke, and that means you're, how do I say this politically correct? Mentally challenged, perhaps. Yeah, I just found it humorous. A lot of people go, "Oh my gosh," but I said, and I'm not some huge YouTube person, but I with the Becky Lynch and the Sasha, I got a lot of backlash. If you get a chance, just read the comments and just read the comments, and you'll see like all the people calling me idiot and dummy and fake and a liar, and just like you didn't even watch the video. Like you just saw a thumbnail where it said Becky Lynch pregnant. I just questioned it, and people got so mad. And that just shows you how the world is now. People just see one thing, and they don't take the time to do the research and see like, oh, what is he talking about? They just automatically just emotionally go, "You're an evil person, you're a fake liar, and you're a horrible person, blah blah blah. I'm gonna make fun of you now." First of all, I don't care what you think. So it's like, all right, whatever. Yeah, go read the comments, buddy. I said we got 2.5 more minutes left or so. But yeah, I just found it funny. Like, and what like, I got a lot of, quite a few subscribers from that because people saw it and then like they realized like, oh, he's making a joke and they like my stuff. So that was what I was going for. But it's just amazing to see all the people just getting so heated and angry over nothing. And they're like, how dare you make fun of her question, blah, 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 like go after her. She's not gonna see the video. Becky Lynch is never gonna see that video, and Sasha Banks is never gonna see the other video. You know why? Because I'm not even on the radar. Just like scanning, no boop, boop, nothing. I'm not even close to being on that radar. It's definitely getting late. It's 12:45 over here. You need to keep clickbaiting to get attention. Yeah, I guess so. That's what I did with those two, and it worked. Especially the Becky one. But people were just trying to destroy me. Like once again, I just thought it was hilarious because, like I said, you really think you're gonna hurt my feelings over a comment? No, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, so I got to figure out some more clickbaity things. So if you think of anything, Michael, just comment on one of my videos and let me know. Like, that's a good idea. Or if you have any ideas of any other videos you'd like to see or anything like that, and I'll give it a try. See what we can get going. That's my only thing. I got Sasha Banks pregnant. Next video, you heard it here first, live, people. Yeah, they definitely won't believe that one. You see me, you see her, you go, did you get her in a van and then locked up? Put the lotion in the basket. Yeah, I don't. She's not hot. I mean, she's pretty cute, but let's say, but she's got tons of makeup on and stuff. So it's kind of like, what do you really look like? Because I've seen some girls before who like, you like, dang, they're hot, and then they take the makeup off and like, you're on my level. Like if I put on tons of makeup, I could be hot too, but I would look more like a dude. Like a dude want to be a lady. Dude looks like a lady. All right, Michael. We just hit the 2-hour marker. I'd rather take Bailey. If she didn't cut her hair. Yeah, I don't like Bailey. Becky, like even before she was the man, I liked Becky because she was just quirky and funny and she was cute. Now she looks like a Karen. Yep, she looks like a Karen. If I had to choose between Sasha and Bailey, I'd had to pick Sasha. So that means we're not fighting. So we're not battling to the death for Bailey. So you can have her, my friend. I give her to you. But Charlotte's face is kind of and she's got the big fake boobies, so it's kind of and then her body looks kind of like a man, so it's like So Becky for sure for the win of the 4 horsewomen. Alexa Bliss is cute. I can't think of anybody else. But all right, Michael, it's a little over 2 hours now, buddy. I appreciate you chatting with me, my friend. And whoever else that mystery person is who's watching. All right, I think I'm gonna crash out anyways. I've been on here. Me too, buddy. All right, will you take it easy, my friend? Like I said, I will catch you later. And let's say we'll
Have to figure out where we can sometime where we can I can schedule a time where we can watch what was the movie we said? Oh jeez. I can't even think of the movie now. What was the movie we were gonna watch? Oh, the Zohan. There we go, the Zohan movie. We'll have to figure out that or something else. Something on Netflix where we can all watch together and hang out. But take it easy, my friend and friends, whoever watches this. And I will catch you guys and gals later. Peace.